Welcome. Today, in this tutorial, what I'm going to do is basically kind of do a brief description of doc type and meta tags. Now, I don't get very descriptive, and I apologize. I shoulda, coulda done a better research and gave you several different options, but I wanted to just basically get the minimum to what you can do. Um, but so yeah, I created this video, like I always do here. Let me switch over to my video and we can watch through this and see what you guys think. Okay, let's start off with the doc type. The doc type specifies the documents or the type of HTML coding you're going to be using. It can go anywhere from HTML to there's certain levels. Right now I have the level actually set to XHTML strict, which takes the strictest line of coding. Now there is an HTML dash strict. There are different types. If you go to the w3.org site, w3.org, you can actually go and look at all the different document types you can specify. So basically this is something you usually keep copied somewhere, and you just copy and paste it every time you do a document. Personally, I just put strict in here. If I were to try to validate this page, it actually probably would validate because there's not much on it, so it probably wouldn't, cause a problem. One of the things you add when you add a doc type on the second line, you have to add in this XMLNS equals, and basically this would be HTML. If you're doing HTML, or in the case of this being XHTML, that's XHTML. Again, you can find these on the w3.org. If you're using any programs like Dreamweaver, any what you see, what you get editors that you could just type, most of the time this will already be done for you. So that's basically it for document types. I mean, I could probably go in and pull up a website to show you all of them, but I mean, honestly, if you go to the W3, you can find all the different types that you need. The next thing I'm going to talk about is meta tags. Meta tags are, I have it defined here. Meta tags are small pieces of information built into web pages to help search engines identify them. There are different types of meta tags. Keyword meta tags are simply lists of words used to clarify the content of the page. As you see, I have here keywords. These are just different keywords, again, that the search engine will use. So for example, if I would do a search for HTML, meaning that a broad name, eventually I would find my page. Or if I would search for XHTML, I'd find it. CSS, PHP, John Costanzo, JC Web Concepts. If I do any searches for those, eventually I will find my web page. I guess we could quickly do a test here. Let's try. I think it's been a while here since I've actually done a search. Wow, look at that. I'm the first guy there. Wow, ain't that something? Of course, when you get, and the reason you can do that is because you're using terms that, are kind of popular, but, not extremely popular. Whereas if I did web design, it'd probably take a long time for me to get that. Description, this tag here, what that tag is for is the description. So when I did a Google search, let's go back here. Okay. Now, this here, what you see right here, that is basically what on my page I typed in for the description. So if I were to upload this page, the Google bots would add it. When you would do a search for JC Web Concepts, it would come with JC Web Concepts, a web design company that helps, blah, blah, blah. So that's basically, what you can do. I mean, there are other meta tags. I mean, probably another one that I probably should have, but I don't, is author. And author content, and I could put in here John Costanzo. Right here is a website. A website that before I started this tutorial, I quickly looked at. Here are some, you can go through this site here and look at some common meta tags that can be used. And I like this because they explain all of them. So, it's just great. I've seen some sites that have gone meta name crazy. I've seen other sites that do minimal. It all depends on you. So that's going to wrap up this tutorial. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my...
Yeah, I'll just cut that short there, but so yeah, there it is in a nutshell. Basically the meta tags. Again, that site, which I will post in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, so you have that direct link, so it makes it a little bit easier. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. I'm trying to build up a database, and hopefully I can find out if people are actually enjoying my tutorials. Well, again, thank you.